What's up, violinists? Today we are going to be talking about the light and dark dryads, Lily and Violet, and why, in my opinion, both of them are very good and worth both building. Now, I'm going to go ahead and just start by saying that the only difference stat-wise between Lily and Violet here is actually their attack and defense. Lily actually has a little bit more defense than Violet does, but Violet actually has more attack than Lily. So stat-wise, that is actually the only difference between the two. And so I'm going to go ahead and just start with going over their skills. Their basic skill is Will of the Wisp, which conjures a minor spirit to damage an enemy from a distance. Purifying Bloom launches a seed at a target ally, creating a patch of magical flowers around the ally which grows over time. This zone periodically heals all allies inside it and removes one debuff from each of them. The main target receives double the amount of healing, and healing is based on the max HP. And then they have Stinging Brambles as their second skill, which summons a Wall of Thorns, which damages enemies periodically and also inflicts mortal wounds on enemies that enter the wall. And their ultimate is Ensnaring Roots, which summons a massive tangle of roots which burrows along the ground in a line. It damages, immobilizes, and marks enemy, and they have a synergy trait for raids of 26% accuracy. Now, to go over the differences between their skills, since the buff is actually now out, one of the major differences between Violet and Lily is their Purifying Bloom and how it works. With Violet, when Violet uses Purifying Bloom, she will heal first, then remove the debuff. However, Lily does not do that. She will remove the debuff first, and then she will heal. So, essentially, as a cleanser, Lily is better than Violet if you're looking solely for a cleanser. The second difference between them, and probably the most commonly known one, and why people say that Violet is better than Lily, is their Stinging Brambles. Stinging Brambles for Violet actually inflicts mortal wounds, which is a very useful debuff to have, especially in Blitz and in Arena. While on Lily, all it does is slow, which is actually really useful in scenario modes. So skill-wise, those are actually the only two differences. So if you're looking for a cleanser, Lily's going to be your better option. But if you're looking for somebody that can block healing, then Violet is going to be your better option. Now, if I were to say which one is better in what areas of the game, I would actually say Lily is better for PvE content, such as running scenarios, the Bull Dungeons, ED10, SW10, and so forth. While Violet here is actually going to be more PvP oriented, and I say she's more PvP oriented mainly because there's a huge Xenia the Light Boon meta going on right now. So you're gonna run into a lot of arena defenses that use Xenia. So having that mortal wounds debuff blocking those heals is essentially going to be far more useful to have than a slow. Also, she has that slight bit of more attack power, and when Arena comes into play, having more attack power, whether it's a little bit or a lot, can make a huge difference because you only have 1 minute to defeat that Arena defense. So whether it's doing 1,000 more damage or just 100 more damage, it can make a huge difference in the long run. So those are pretty much my personal opinions on where they're useful. Violet also could be really useful in Blitz because there's several healer type units in Blitz as well as in Arena, like I said. She's also going to be really good against the Nature Bull because the Nature Bull does heal when he uses his roar. So that's a really useful place. You could also use Violet instead of using Lily. Build wise, I would actually say that the most promising build for their gear is actually going to be a Dazzling set and doing something similar like triple HP Dazzling, or you could go HP accuracy or HP resistance. I personally have my Lily, who I have built. I will show you her. These are my stats for my Lily. I do not have a Violet yet, but I do plan on building her eventually. But I actually have my Violet on triple vital right now, and she is HP, and resistance. Now the reason I have her on resistance, there's really actually just two reasons. It's right now I'm not focusing down on SW, so I'm not able to get really good warding gear. And also, like I said earlier, she's primarily going to be a cleanser. So having her with a high resistance is going to be extremely crucial. So I figured having just triple vital to give her that high HP as well as a resistance, she's going to still be quite tanky and have a good resistance as well. So she's going to be resisting stuns, resisting defense breaks, resisting slows or whatever, and still being able to quickly cleanse the rest of my team. And since I put her on this build, she has been quite useful on it. I do run immunity in ED, but in between those seconds where the immunity is down and the skill is still on cooldown, sometimes defense breaks or stuns gets in, and if she resists this stun or defense break, she can instantly pretty much clean my entire team of that stun or resist, and there's like literally a second delay in between. And that's why I think Lily is so good for cleansing. Now, if you were to do this build on Violet, it would still work, but the delay between the cleanse and the heal would be longer. I personally don't have a Violet, so I'm not sure how long it would be, because I don't know if it's like Violet's going to heal and then the next time the ring expands it's going to cleanse, or if it's the heal cleanse. Because if it goes in that direction, it's going to be like a 5 or 6 second delay, and by that time the defense break or the stun is already going to be cleansed off by itself. So that is going to be my review on them. Another set I would not recommend, however, is Adept. Their skill cooldowns are really low, so Adept is not really going to be that great on them. I would actually recommend Dazzling or Vital, going full Vital, or Vital Guard, or anything just to give them that really tanky feel. Swift's not going to be really good for them because they have a low attack speed. Brutal's not going to be good because they're not damage dealers. But Dazzling is definitely on the top of the list, and if you don't get good Dazzling, then definitely go Vital or Vital Guard or Double Guard Vital. It's up to you really, but pretty much you just want them to have high HP and high resistance as well as good accuracy. So that's going to be it for this video, guys. I hope you enjoyed. Go ahead and hit the like button and subscribe. I'm going to be trying to get a couple more videos out probably tomorrow. And if you would like to see more of what I do and as other stuff, just hit the like button and subscribe, and I shall see you in the next video. Thanks for watching.